Thank you for tuning in to BBN. I'm Katie Vallone.
And I'm Taylor Ferko.
And we're your hosts today for the Light Up Night at Bethany College. Right now, we're going to watch A Christmas Carol for you, a 1951 film.
And this film was actually originally called Scrooge in the UK, but they changed it to A Christmas Carol when it came over to the United States. And this is pretty much one of everybody's favorite Christmas movies as a kid. I mean, this version stars Alastair Sim as Ebenezer Scrooge and was directed by Brian Desmond Hurst. And the screenplay was by Noel Langley. And like I said, it was originally Scrooge, but now it's A Christmas Carol. There's been lots of revised versions of this movie, but this is the original one that we're sending to you tonight, which is really exciting.
And like she said, it's a big classic movie, so everyone's going to enjoy this movie on this amazing day for Light Up Night.
Yeah, we're really excited for tonight. There's a lot going on later. There's actually going to be, there's a lot of Christmas trees down there by different clubs, organizations, and there's going to be a bid for who is going to get everything under the trees.
Exactly, and there's lots of presents, prizes, movies, so it'll be a great thing to come down and bid on the tree.
And I also heard that there's a tree for our own broadcasting network for BCTV.
Yes.
That's really exciting.
So if you want to come look at that tree, come on down.
Yep, there's some prizes under there, and I even hear there's some bonus prizes, which is going to be really exciting.
Everyone loves bonus prizes.
You should definitely bid on that one.
Also, Santa will be here, so if you want to come see him, he will definitely be here.
That's really exciting. That's going to be a lot later, though, so you guys have to make sure that you come and you stick around for that to see Santa Claus.
Everyone right now is still getting ready with their trees, and they all look really good so far. We have lots of trees here, so there'll be lots of bidding going on.
Yeah, everyone is down there already setting up the tree, so right now we're going to toss it down to see what's going on down there. So guys, what's happening?
Thanks, Katie and Taylor. We are actually live here at Commencement Hall. I'm Heather Grinkley, and
we're here to present to you today our BCTV tree. Well, today our tree will be giving out a series of the Harry Potter, and also in addition, we'll be adding Sherlock Holmes 1 and 2. What do you think about our tree today, Heather?
well, as you can see, it's definitely eco-friendly. Well, I mean, it's definitely different.
Yeah, TV theme, so it's good. But look what you win. You win so much. And we have a lot of Harry Potter fans, so I'm sure a lot of people will love it.
Absolutely. If you're a Harry Potter fanatic, you want this tree. You do want it. Well, I think we're going to pitch it back up to Katie and Taylor. So we'll be back for more interviews of the other trees that we have down here.
All right, that's awesome, guys. Thank you for showing us that. Now, since it's getting to be the holidays and that time of year, I just wanted to maybe, ask you guys, Katie, what's your favorite Christmas memory growing up?
My favorite memory, I have many memories from back home, but probably my favorite was going to a Buffalo Bills game with my family, spending time with them, because who doesn't love football on Christmas?
Everyone watches football.
And then going home, opening presents, having a nice cup of coffee.
The typical stuff.
Exactly. What about you?
My favorite memories have to be all from decorating the tree with my family. I mean, Christmas is all about togetherness, and that's why we're here today. Everybody at Bethany is so diverse, and we're all here together for Light Up Night, which is awesome, and it's a great event for this whole campus to just get together and be united for the holidays. It's awesome. But my dad would always lift me up to the top of the tree to hang a star on the top of the Christmas tree every single year, and that's just something that's special to me.
It'll probably stick with you forever.
Yeah, it probably will. It's just it's one of those memories that's just always there with you.
Yeah, my dad always, loved doing Christmas decorations with me, doing Christmas lights outside, and it was a great memory with him, of course.
Yeah, it sounds like it.
Yeah. What about other traditions that you have with your family?
Well, for my family, I know that we just always do a lot together. It's all about togetherness, and that's just why we're here tonight, which is really awesome. So anyway, we're going to start the movie soon, so I think we should send it back over to them.
All right, enjoy the movie.
Gates, and you'll find out. It'll take, 4 years. 4 years of rigorous academics, of grand tradition, citizenship, of making friends for life, and let's not forget, having fun. While you're doing all this, we have a job too, to ensure your success. And make no mistake, we're good at it. Welcome to Bethany. a small college of national distinction. We believe in tradition. You'll walk through the Ogilvy gates only twice, as a freshman and as a graduate. You'll sign our book of matriculation on your first day. Greek life is as old as we are. As for the campus, you'll see the history of it all in the architecture. And here's something else you might notice. It's beautiful here. All 1,300 acres. Go explore and be inspired. Once again, welcome to Bethany. We believe in liberal arts. We do it our way simply because we've been so very successful. Employers want our grads. So do graduate schools. 98% of our grads get good jobs or into graduate school within a year. That's awesome. Nearly 100% of our pre-med students get into medical school. That's off the charts. But whatever your major, you will learn to become a leader, a critical thinker, and a problem solver. And that's what the real world is looking for. Through the years, we've purposely kept our enrollment small to guarantee each and every one of you personal attention, a 13-to-1 student-faculty ratio. As for our faculty, they will not only be your teachers, but your confidants, friends, and mentors. They come from all over the world, but they do have one thing in common: a passion to see you succeed. As for you athletes, we are the Bison, Division III with a vengeance. You can tell by the hardware behind our glass cases and the banners hanging from the rafters. We believe in competition, and whether you play one of our 22 varsity sports, on our numerous intramural teams, or the equestrian club team, it would be very Bethanian of you to leave it all on the field. Actors, musicians, singers, painters, sculptors, you've come to the right place. We have terrific performing and visual arts programs and an accomplished faculty you'll truly relate to. So if you're dying to get to the next level, know that we're dying to get you there. So 4 years from now, we'll be asking you the same question. Who do you think you are? And when you walk through those gates for the last time, you'll know. Simply put, you are what you think. That's huge. And you're welcome. Bethany, a small college of national distinction.
Marley was as dead as a doornail. This must be distinctly understood, or nothing wonderful can come of the story I'm going to relate. The register of his burial was signed by Scrooge, and Scrooge's name was good on the London Exchange for anything he chose to put his hand to. Ah, Mr. Scrooge.
Your servant, sir.
Are you off home to keep Christmas?
I am not in the habit of keeping Christmas, sir.
Then why are you leaving so early?
Because, sir, Christmas is a habit of keeping men from doing business.
Come, it's the nature of things that ants toil and grasshoppers sing and play, Mr. Scrooge.
An ant is what it is, and a grasshopper is what it is, and Christmas, sir, is a humbug. Good day.
Mr. Scrooge, sir.
Who are you?
Samuel Wilkins, sir.
Oh, yes. You owe me a little matter of £20-odd, I believe. Well, if you want to pay it, come to my place of business. I don't conduct my affairs in the teeth of inclement weather.
I can't pay you, sir.
I'm not surprised.
Not unless you give me more time.
Did I ask you for more time to lend you the money?
Oh, no, sir.
Then why should you ask me for more time to pay it back?
I can't take my wife to a debtor's prison.
Then leave her behind. Why should she go to a debtor's prison anyway? She didn't borrow the £20, you did. Huh. What has your wife got to do with it? For that matter, what have I got to do with it? Good afternoon.
But Mr. Scrooge, it's Christmas.
Christmas has even less to do with it, my dear sir, than your wife has or I have. You'd still owe me £20 and you're not in a position to repay if it was the middle of a heat wave and August bank holiday. Good afternoon. Be off with you.
Well, have I the pleasure of addressing Mr. Scrooge or Mr. Marley?
Mr. Marley has been dead these 7 years. In fact, he died 7 years ago this very day.
Oh, well, we have no doubt that his generosity is well represented by his surviving partner. At this festive season of the year, Mr. Scrooge, it is more than usually desirable that we should make some slight provision for the poor and destitute.
Are there no prisons?
Plenty of prisons.
And the union workhouses, are they still in operation?
They are. I wish I could say they were not.
And the treadmill and the poor law, they're still in full vigor, I presume?
Both very busy, sir.
Oh, from what you said at first, I was afraid that something had happened to stop them in their useful course. I'm very glad to hear it.
I don't think you quite understand us, sir. A few of us are endeavoring to raise a fund to buy the poor some meat and drink and means of warmth.
Why?
Because it is at Christmas time that want is most keenly felt and abundance rejoices. What can I put you down for?
Nothing.
You wish to be anonymous?
I wish to be left alone. Since you ask me what I wish, sir, that is my answer. I help to support the establishments I have mentioned. Those who are badly off must go there.
Many can't go there.
And some would rather die.
If they would rather die, they'd better do it and decrease the surplus population. Besides, it's not my business.
Isn't it, sir?
No. It is enough for a man to understand his own business without interfering with other people's. Mine occupies me constantly. Good afternoon, gentlemen. Who's that?
Your nephew, Uncle.
It's you, is it? Well, what do you want?
Neither to borrow money or beg a mortgage, Uncle. Only to wish you a Merry Christmas.
Keep Christmas in your own way and leave me to keep it in mine.
But you don't keep it.
Then let me leave it alone then. Much good may do you to keep it. Much good it has ever done you.
It certainly done me no harm.
No, your wayward nature has done that. And your marriage?
My marriage was the making of me.
The ruin of you mean?
Why don't you come and see for yourself if you won't take my word for it? Come and dine with us tomorrow.
No, thank you.
But why? Why?
Why did you marry against my wishes?
Because I fell in love.
You fell in love with a woman as penniless as yourself. Oh, good evening.
We've never had any quarrel that I've ever been party to. I asked nothing of you. I came here in the spirit of right goodwill, and I won't let you dampen it. So a Merry Christmas to you anyway, Uncle.
Good evening.
And a Happy New Year.
Good evening. Humbug!
How is Mrs. Cratchit and all the small assorted Cratchits? Very well, sir, thank you.
All champing at the bit for Christmas to begin, eh?
Oh, yes, all very eager.
And the little lame boy, which one is he?
Tim, sir.
That's right. How is he?
Oh, we're in high hopes. He's getting better, sir.
Good. A Merry Christmas to you.
Thank you, sir, and a Merry Christmas to you, sir, I'm sure.
Thank you.
my dear. I've got the goose. Did you have a lovely time looking at all the wonderful things?
Yes, thank you, Mama. Did you get a big goose?
Yes, the biggest goose you ever did see. As big as you and as fat as a beagle. Wait till your father sees it. His eyes will pop right out of his head and he'll forget all about horrid old Mr. Scrooge. You're not feeling too tired, are you, dear?
Not a bit, Mama.
If your father was here, he'd carry you home on his shoulder.
Yes, I love having a ride on his shoulder.
Yes, but old Mr. Scrooge will keep him working in that cold little room just as late as he possibly can. Christmas Eve or no Christmas Eve, the old ogre.
You want the whole day off tomorrow, I suppose.
If quite convenient, sir.
Not convenient. And it's not fair. If I stopped you half a crown for it, you'd think yourself ill-used, wouldn't you, But you don't think me ill-used if I pay a day's wages for no work, do you,
It is only once a year, sir.
It's a poor excuse for picking a man's pocket every 25th of December.
Yes, sir. I'm sure I'm very sorry, sir, to cause you such an inconvenience. It's the family more than me, sir. They put their hearts into Christmas, as it were, sir.
Yes, and put their hands into my pocket, as it were, sir. I suppose you better have the whole day. But be back all the earlier next morning.
I will indeed, sir. Thank you, sir. It's more than generous of you, sir.
Yes, I know it is. You don't have to tell me.
A Merry Christmas, sir.
A Merry Christmas, sir. You, a clerk, and 15 shillings a week with a wife and a family, talking about a Merry Christmas. I'll retire to Bedlam. Waiter.
Yes.
More bread.
Halfpenny extra, sir.
No more bread.
Yes.
you then.
In life, I was your partner. Jacob Marley.
Oh. What do you want with me?
Much.
In that case, can you sit down?
I can.
Well, do it then.
You don't believe in me.
I don't.
Why do you doubt your senses?
Because a little thing affects them. A slight disorder of the stomach makes them cheat. You might be an undigested bit of beef, a piece of cheese, a fragment of underdone potato. There's more of gravy than of grave in you, whatever you are. Do you see that toothpick?
I do.
You're not looking at it.
But I see it, notwithstanding.
Oh. Well, then, I've just got to swallow this. I'd be tortured for the rest of my life by a legion of hobgoblins. All of my own creation. It's all humbug, I tell you. Mercy to me.
Man of the worldly mind, do you believe in me or not?
I do. I must. But why do you walk the earth? And why do you come to me?
It is required of every man that the spirit within him should walk abroad among his fellow men. If it goes not forth in life, it is condemned to do so after death. It is doomed to wander through the world. And witness what it cannot share, but might have shared on earth, and turn to happiness.
Why are you fettered?
I wear the chain I forged in life. I made it link by link and yard by yard. I girded it on of my own free will and of my own free will. I wore it.
You have my sympathy.
Ah. You do not know the weight and length of strong chain you bear yourself. It was full as heavy and as long as this 7 Christmas Eves ago, and you have labored on it since. It is a ponderous chain. Mark me! In life, my spirit never roved beyond the limits of our money-changing home. Now I am doomed to wander without rest or peace. Incessant torture and remorse.
But it was only that you were a good man of business, Jacob.
Business! Mankind was my business. Their common welfare was my business. And it is at this time of the rolling year I suffer most. Hear me. My time is nearly gone. I come tonight to warn you that you have yet a chance and hope of escaping my fate. A chance and hope of my procuring Ebenezer.
Thank you, Jacob. You were always a good friend of mine.
You will be visited by 3 spirits.
What? Was that the chance of hope that you mentioned, Jacob?
It was.
Oh, well, in that case, never mind. I think I'd rather not.
Without their visits, you cannot hope to shun the path I tread. Expect the first when the bell tolls 1. Look to see me no more. But look here, that you may remember for your own sake what has passed between us. hide their lament. They seek to interfere for good in human matters and have lost their power forever.
Well, that was a great start to the movie so far. Don't you think so?
Yeah, that was really exciting. We've actually just hit the point in the movie when Scrooge has been introduced to the ghost of Christmas past, which is Jacob Marley. So things are definitely starting to heat up during the movie. And speaking of things heated up, don't we have a trivia question?
Yes, we do.
All right, so our first prize, if you answer our trivia question correctly, is a copy of the Christmas classic Scrooged, starring Bill Murray in the title role in that movie. And all you have to do to win the movie is be a film buff with too much time on your hands. So, Katie, you want to read us the question?
Of course.
All right.
First question. In the 1990 movie Home Alone, Kevin McAllister is chased by two thieves throughout his parents' house. Our first trivia question is, what is the duo's criminal name?
So, what's his name?
I honestly don't know. Do you know?
No, but if you believe that you have the right answer, be the first caller with the correct answer by calling BCTV at
304-829-7521.
What's that number again?
304-829-7521.
Don't be a Scrooge. Call in.
Definitely win a prize.
Be the first correct caller and you will win a copy of the holiday classic Scrooged, starring Bill Murray.
And you can watch it with your family all the time on Christmas Day.
Yeah, so why not just call in? So speaking of things heating up in the movie, I think things are actually getting exciting really fast down here too.
There's a lot of people setting up already.
Yeah, there's more trees coming up, so that's more prizes for you guys to get if you bid on the trees when you come down later.
There's lots of cool trees. I see one that's full of Bethany equipment. I see one with an Amazon gift card. Who doesn't love Amazon?
There's just lots of cool stuff. So we're actually going to send it down to see what's going on down there. So what's happening, guys?
I'm down below with Taylor Lewis with her tree for Zeta Chi Alpha for Bethany College. Now, Taylor, tell us a little bit about your tree tonight.
Tonight our theme is Lazy Day, so we have a bunch of stuff if you're snowed in and bored at home for the family to sit around and watch. We have movies. It's a 3-in-1 pack. There's hot chocolate. We have mugs that you can use, comfy socks, all that good stuff.
Are you sure you don't want to buy it for yourself for your own lazy days, Taylor?
I'm really tempted, but I'm flat broke like every other college kid, so.
Where do you plan on spending the money then once you get it? Are you going towards your philanthropy? You want to tell us about that a little bit?
Yeah, all the money we'll raise for this is going to go towards breast cancer education and awareness, so still hoping to find a cure, and hopefully we can help with that.
You hear that from us, so come out and support us. Get some money for Zeta Chi Alpha for their philanthropy. Back to you guys up top.
Trivia question one more time.
Okay. All right, guys. So we're back, and we just want to read you the trivia question one more time in case you guys didn't hear it. So, in the 1990 movie Home Alone, Kevin McAllister is chased by two thieves throughout his parents' house. So the question is,
what is the duo's criminal nickname?
So, if you guys think that you have the right answer, just call BCTV at 304-829-7521. And what's that number again?
304-829-7521.
And come on, guys. I know that you're not really doing anything. Just call in, win a movie. Why not? You can watch it with your friends when you're bored.
And your family.
Anyone, really.
Yeah.
Yep.
And it'll be fun thing to do. And you can even come here and support Bethany College by winning some trees.
Yeah, so we're actually going to throw it to a commercial right now, but stick around, guys. It's sure to be getting exciting soon.
Collage of Awesome is 3 great 10-minute plays from the student directors, 11 great scenes and monologues from the beginning actors, and Jordan Jones Sr. project, Hydraulics Fat Like Me. Awesome.
The Collage of Awesome is scientific, wonderful, amazing, and fun.
It's a combination of all of the pieces that we've done so far in beginning acting this year, so it's a really, really fun thing to watch.
The Collage of Awesome is a collage that is awesome.
It is the Collage of Awesome, and if you're a fan of underwear and reckless behavior, it's for you.
The Collage of Awesome is a really big project that's been going on for a while. So if you're free, come out and support all of us. It's going to be really cool, so you don't want to miss it.
The Collage of Awesome will be an awesome way to end your semester.
Are you the spirit whose coming was foretold to me?
I am.
Who and what are you?
I am the ghost of Christmas past.
Long past?
No, your past.
What is your business here with me?
Your welfare.
My welfare.
Your reclamation, then. Take heed, rise, and walk with me.
Through the window?
Are you afraid?
I am a mortal and liable to fall.
Bear but a touch of my hand, and you shall be upheld in more than this.
Good heavens.
You know this place.
Know it. I was a boy here.
They are but shades of the things that have been. They do not know we are here.
Look, there's my old school. How lonely and deserted it looks.
Not quite deserted. A solitary boy, yourself, Ebenezer, forgotten by his friends, is left there still.
I know.
Ebenezer.
Fan!
Oh, dear brother, I have come to bring you home. Home, home, home. Yes, home for good, Lord. Home forever and ever. Father is so much kinder than he used to be that home is like heaven.
For you, perhaps, but not for me. He doesn't know me, nor even what I look like. Same as I hardly know you now that you're quite a woman. Mamma must have looked as you look now just before she died.
Perhaps that is what has changed his mind towards you. He spoke to me so gently one night when I was going to bed that I wasn't afraid to ask him just once more if you might come home. And he said, yes, you should, and sent me in a carriage to bring you. And you're never to come back here anymore. And you're never to be lonely again.
Never to be lonely again.
Never as long as I live.
Well, then you must live forever, Fan. Nobody else ever cared for me. Nobody else ever will. You must live forever, Fan.
Oh, dear brother, what nonsense. Everyone loves you very much. You must forgive Papa and forget the past. For our dearest mother's sake.
Oh, Fan.
Bring down Master Scrooge's box.
Our sister was always a delicate creature whom a breath might have withered, but she had a large heart.
She had.
She died a married woman and had, I think, children.
One child.
True, your nephew.
She died, giving him life.
As your mother died, giving you life, for which your father never forgave you, as if you were to blame. No doubt.
Recall it? Why, bless my soul. It's old Fezziwig's. I was apprenticed here. Look, there's old Fezziwig and Mrs. Fezziwig. Top couple. Oh, was there ever a kinder man?
And yet, what does this party cost him in your mortal money? 3 or 4 pounds at most. Is that so much that he deserves your praise?
Oh, but it's not that. The happiness he gave to us, his clerks and apprentices, and everybody who knew him, was as great as if it had cost a fortune.
What's the matter?
Nothing.
Something, I think.
No. Just that I'd like to have a word with my own clerk, Bob Cratchit, just now. That's all.
Turn and see yourself in love, Ebenezer Scrooge.
It's only a shilling ring, Alice, but one day it'll be a gold one. When I'm rich enough.
Oh, it's a beautiful ring. Oh, but I mustn't accept it.
Why not? Because it's not good enough for you?
Oh, no.
Because I'm not rich enough for you.
Oh, foolish of you. Of course not. But you're still so young, you may have a change of heart one day.
Dearest Alice, if ever I have a change of heart towards you, it'll be because my heart has ceased to beat.
And it makes no difference that I'm poor?
I love you because you're poor, not proud and foolish.
Will you always feel like that?
As long as I live. Longer. Forever and ever.
Then I accept your ring.
Alice. God bless you, Alice. From now to eternity, we two are as one.
I've seen enough.
Yet more awaits you.
I won't look.
You shall. Now see yourself in business, Ebenezer.
Come, Mr. Fezziwig. We're good friends, I think. Besides good men of business, we're men of vision and progress. Why don't you sell out while the going is good? You'll never get a better offer. This is the age of the machine and the factory and the vested interests. We small traders are old history, Mr. Fezziwig. Dodos.
Yes, I dare say we are. And the offer is a very large one, I have to admit. But it's not just for money alone that one spends a lifetime building up a business, Mr. Jordan.
Well, if it isn't unlikely to tell me what you do spend a lifetime building up a business for.
It's to preserve a way of life that one knew and loved. No, I can't see my way to selling out to the new vested interests, Mr. Jorkin. I'll have to be loyal to the old ways and die out with them if needs must.
Well, you know what they say about time and tide, Mr. Fezziwig? They wait for no one.
There's more in life than money, sir.
Oh, excuse me, Mr. Fezziwig, sir.
Yes, my boy.
The foreman would appreciate a word with you if you can spare the time, sir.
Yes, of course. Excuse me a moment.
You can't teach an old dog new tricks, can you, Mr. Scrooge? Nor teach the leopard to change its spots.
Well, I think I know what Mr. Fezziwig means, though, sir.
Oh, so you hate progress and money, too, do you?
Well, no, I don't hate them, sir, but, well, perhaps the machines aren't such a good thing for mankind after all.
Sage and onions, my dear fella. Ha! Gammon and spinach. Why, suppose I told you you could get twice the salary old Fezziwig can afford to pay you, and advancement he can't afford to offer you, as a clerk in a new company. What would you say to that, eh?
Well, I'd still say money wasn't everything, sir.
Oh, well, if it ain't, I don't know what is. Come and see me someday anyway, young fella. You're smart and you're no fool. That's the kind of buck they're looking for these days.
No, Spirit, not here.
Yes, here.
Fan, it's me, your brother. Do you know me?
Ebenezer, they sent for you. Promise me.
Promise you what, Fan? I'll promise you anything, dearest. Only that there isn't going to be any need. You're going to get well again, Fan.
No.
You are. Dear God, you must. Fan, you can't die. Fan, you mustn't die. You're going to get well again, Fan. Fan, you're going to get well again.
You have brought me here. Have you no mercy, no pity?
Ebenezer, brother, Ebenezer, promise me you'll take care of my boy. Promise me you'll take care of my...
You heard her.
Forgive me, Fan. Forgive me. Forgive me, Fan. Forgive me, Fan.
Well, there you are, me buck. That's where you start. And you can work your way on up as high as the dome of St. Paul's Cathedral if you've a mind to do so. Control the cash box and you control the world. By the way, how did old Fezziwig take it when you said you were leaving him?
You wish me luck, sir.
No hard feelings, eh? Starting with a clean slate. Good. And now let me introduce you to your fellow clerk, Mr. Marley. Just a moment, please. Mr. Ebenezer Scrooge, the new clerk. Mr. Jacob Marley, our wizard of the accounts.
Your servant, Mr. Marley.
Your servant, Mr. Scrooge.
I'm sure you two gentlemen will get along famously.
I'm sure we shall, Mr. Jorkinson.
Yeah. Well, I'll leave you to it.
Thank you. The place no doubt seems new and strange to you.
Somewhat.
The world is on the verge of new and great changes, Mr. Scrooge. Some of them, of necessity, will be violent.
Do you agree? Oh, I think the world's becoming a very hard and cruel place, Mr. Marley. One must steel oneself to survive it, not be crushed under with the weak and the infirm.
I think we have many things in common, Mr. Scrooge.
I hope so, Mr. Marley.
Oh, excuse me, Mr. Scrooge, sir.
Yes?
Pardon the liberty, but do you know if I'm to be kept on here, sir?
What's your present salary?
5 shillings a week, sir.
You can stay for 4 shillings a week.
Well, yes, sir. Thank you, sir. Isn't that old Fezziwig?
Same Alice you swore to love to all eternity, Ebenezer. She is not changed by the harshness of the world, but you are.
Then you no longer love me?
You no longer love me.
When have I ever said that?
In words, never.
Well, in what then?
In the way you have changed.
But how have I changed towards you?
By changing towards the world.
It's such a terrible thing for a man to struggle to be something better than he is.
Another idol has replaced me in your heart. A golden idol.
It's singular. The world that can be so brutally cruel to the poor professes to condemn the pursuit of wealth in the same breath.
You fear the world too much.
With reason. But I am not changed towards you.
Aren't you? Our promise is an old one. It was made when we were both poor and content to be so. If you had never made that promise, tell me, would you seek me out and try to win me now?
Of course I would.
No. If you were free today, would you choose a darless girl with neither wealth nor social standing? You who now weigh everything by gain? It would bring you nothing but repentance and regret. That is why I released you. You know I'm right, then.
I must bow to your conviction that you are.
May you be happy in the life you have chosen.
Thank you. I shall be.
Goodbye.
Show me no more. But I told you, these were but shadows of the things that have been. That they are what they are, do not blame me.
Take me away.
Very well, but we have not done yet, Ebenezer Scrooge. We do but turn another page. And as your business prospered, Ebenezer Scrooge, a golden idol took possession of your heart, as Alice said it would.
May we hear those figures, Mr. Snedgrid, at your pleasure?
Certainly, Mr. Groper. Well, gentlemen, after 17 years of existence, the Amalgamated Mercantile Society's books show the startling figures of a liability of £3,200, 8 shillings and 10pence, and a total asset of £11, 8 shillings and 10pence.
Well, at least the 10pences cancel each other out.
How much of this is the company's capital?
All of it, Mr. Rosebed.
In short, sir, you're not only a bankrupt, you're an embezzler of the company's funds.
I also beat my wife and skewer innocent babies when in my cups.
Take a very cool attitude, if I may say so, sir.
So do Mr. Scrooge and Mr. Marley.
They're not facing prosecution for a capital offence.
Oh, but gentlemen, it could have been any one of you. We're all cutthroats under this fancy linen, Mr. Snedrig.
I must ask you to speak for yourself, Mr. Jorking.
Well, what would you gauge to prosecute me? All you'd get out of it is about £11 odd. And to pack me off to Botany Bay would be poor compensation for the panic that would arise among the shareholders.
Panic, sir?
Yes, panic. Would any of you gentlemen care to deny that if this juicy little scandal leaked out now, the annual shareholders' meeting would resemble an orchestra of scorched cats? Result? Bankruptcy all round.
Strike that speech out of the minutes.
Yes, sir.
Mr. Joking doesn't exaggerate the imprudence of allowing his misdemeanors to be made public.
Are you in sympathy with Mr. Jorkin by any chance, Mr. Scrooge?
Not, I confess, with his methods. But Mr. Marley and I have a proposition to make to the representatives of the company, which might solve some of the difficulties to our general advantage.
The devil you have. You want to watch these two fellas, you know. They'd skin Jack Ketch alive and he'd never know they'd done it.
Can we hear the proposition?
Shall I be spokesman? Mr. Marley and myself are prepared to make good out of our own private resources the sum of money appropriated by Mr. Joking.
Reprieved. Reprieved. Curfew shall not ring tonight, Mr. Snedrig.
Order, order.
In return, we wish to be allowed the option of buying up further shares in the company to a maximum of 51% of the total.
Short, gentlemen, if you wish to save the fair name of the company by accepting their generous offer, they become the company.
Never, never.
51%?
Out of the question. Never.
51%?
No, out of the question and also out of order, Mr. Scrooge.
Pardon me, if you can find the grace to. I just come from Mr. Marley's with a message for Mr. Scrooge.
Can I give it to him?
Well, please, your great kind self, dear. I'm to say that Mr. Marley ain't expected to live through the night, and that if Mr. Scrooge wants to take his leave of him, he should nip along smartly, or there won't be no Mr. Marley to take leave of, as we know the use of the word. He's breathing very queer when he does breathe at all.
Excuse me, Mr. Scrooge,
I'm busy.
It's about Mr. Marley. He's dying, sir.
Well, what can I do about it? If he's dying, he's dying.
The message was for you to go at once, sir.
It is now 5:15. The business of the office is not yet finished. I shall go when the office is closed. At 7 o'clock.
Yes. He'll come at 7.
I'll try and get Mr. Marley to hold out till then, I'm sure. Much obliged. Good night to you. And a Merry Christmas, if it ain't out of keeping with the situation.
Thank you. The same to you.
hope you'll find Mr. Marley well, sir.
I should think that's highly unlikely.
Yes, I suppose so, sir. But it seems odd to think of the place without him, sir.
Why should it be any more odd than it was with him? We've all got to die, Cratchit. I suppose you'll be wanting the whole day off tomorrow, as usual.
If quite convenient, sir.
Every Christmas you say the same thing. And every Christmas it's just as inconvenient as it was the Christmas before. Good night.
Good night, sir.
Who's that, the doctor?
No, sir. The undertaker.
You don't believe in letting the grass grow under your feet, do you?
Ours is a highly competitive profession, sir.
Is he dead yet?
I'll have another look if you like.
No, don't bother. I'll see for myself. Jacob? Well, have they seen to you properly? Last rites and all that? There's nothing I can do, Oh? What, particularly?
Well, there's still time.
Time? Time for what?
We've been wrong.
Huh?
Wrong.
Wrong? Oh. Well, we can't be right all the time. Nobody's perfect. We've been no worse than the next man. Or better if it comes to that. You mustn't reproach yourself, Jacob.
We are wrong.
What?
Save yourself.
What? Save myself? Save myself from what? Speak up.
Dead?
Yes.
Just like you said.
I always know.
The Collage of Awesome is 3 great 10-minute plays from the student directors, 11 great scenes and monologues from the beginning actors, and Jordan Jones Senior Project, Hydraulics Fat Like Me. Awesome.
The Collage of Awesome is scientific, wonderful, amazing, and fun.
It's a combination of all of the pieces that we've done so far in beginning acting this year, so it's a really, really fun thing to watch.
The Collage of Awesome is a collage that is awesome.
It is the Collage of Awesome, and if you're a fan of underwear and reckless behavior, it's for you.
The Collage of Awesome is a really big project that's been going on for a while. So if you're free, come out and support all of us. It's going to be really cool, so you don't want to miss it.
Collage of Awesome will be an awesome way to end your semester.
So far in the movie, don't you think?
It definitely was. I don't know what Scrooge is going to do next, but let's hope he's not so grouchy anymore.
But now we have a trivia question for you.
That's what we're going to do next. All right, our next one is... Okay, our second prize, if you answer our trivia question correctly, is a copy of the Christmas classic Jingle All the Way, starring Arnold Schwarzenegger as a father on a mission. All you have to do to win the movie is be a film buff with too much time on your hands. So, Katie, what's the question?
In the 1989 classic Christmas Vacation, Cousin Eddie and his family come to stay with Clark Griswold, played by Chevy Chase, and a family for the holidays. The question is, what is the name of Cousin Eddie's dog?
Now, if you believe that you have the right answer, be the first caller with the correct answer by calling BCTV at 304-829-7521.
What is it again?
That number is 304-829-7521. Be the first correct caller, and you will win a copy of the holiday classic Jingle All the Way, starring Arnold Schwarzenegger.
Who wouldn't want that movie?
I know, right? That's awesome.
It's a classic movie.
Yeah, and it's a prize for you, so come on, call in. You know you want to.
It's a great movie.
All right, so right now there's a lot of stuff going on right below us in Commencement Hall. We're getting ready for Light Up Night tonight, and more trees are being decorated and more prizes are putting under them for you to bid on later. So we're going to send it down to Bree, who's right by one of those Christmas trees. So Bree, what do you got for us?
Thanks, ladies. Well, right now down here, you can kind of say it's like the quiet before the storm. Everyone has set up their trees, well, in this case, a wreath behind me. Everything's set up, ready to go. The trees are lit, and it looks beautiful down here. For those of you who don't know, soon, around 6:30, we'll try to say, we're going to sell off these trees to earn money for each organization who made the trees themselves. Now, I did talk to some of the people who made these trees. They used their own money to put it together, so that's pretty nice of them to do. It's a great organization. It's a great thing to do for the college, so I'm pretty excited to see how it goes to the end. So back up to you guys.
Thanks, Bree.
That sounds really cool.
Just to let you guys, if you weren't listening, we do have another trivia question.
Yeah, we just want to read it to you again, just in case you didn't get it the first time. So what is it, Katie?
In the 1989 classic Christmas Vacation, Cousin Eddie and his family come to stay with Clark Griswold, played by Chevy Chase, and his family for the holiday. The question is, what is the name of Cousin Eddie's dog?
I really don't know the answer to that one.
I honestly don't, but if you do, call in to 304-829-7521.
That number is 304-829-7521. And win a copy of the holiday classic Jingle All the Way, starring Arnold Schwarzenegger himself.
The classic movie, of course, with Arnold Schwarzenegger.
Speaking of classics, Christmas is just such a classic holiday. It's my favorite personally.
So, of course, a big family holiday.
Do you spend time with your family during the holidays?
Every holiday.
Of course.
We usually go and travel down to North Carolina, hang out with my mom's side of the family, stay warm, of course, because it's way warmer there than it is here.
That's awesome. Yeah, I actually go to West Virginia with my family right here where we are. But, you know, it's snowy and it's Christmas, so that's what you want to do, be with your family. So we want to know what else is going on down there. So we're going to send it to Heather, who's down there again in the floor Commencement Hall. So Heather, what do you got for us today?
Thanks, guys. I'm here with Dakota Kotzel, who is the BC TV play-by-play announcer. How are you?
I'm doing well. A good event tonight. Hopefully it raises some money for the Bernie kids. And, hopefully those kids will get something for Christmas, what this whole event is for.
All right. Now, how does it feel being the play-by-play announcer for BC TV? Is it something you've always dreamed of doing?
Yeah, since I've been real younger, when I was short, I've always wanted to do, I've always been a big sports fan. I wasn't very good at sports, so I'm like, what can I do that get me into sports? So I'm like, do play-by-play. I've always wanted to do it, so to be honored, have Professor Eric Sproul's, Professor Emmy Yankees Gamble gave me the chance to do it. I'm very happy, and I'm thankful for it, and hopefully I can go very far with it.
Awesome. Now, I have to say, why are you dressed like this?
Okay, anyone who knows me, like, outside of BCTV and being, like, the professionalness, I'm a bit of a nutcase sometimes. And Dina Stevens, Jerry Stebbins walked in wearing the hat, and I'm like, oh my goodness, I have to go wear it. And I asked it, and he's like, no. Well, he comes back with the coat and the hat, and he gave it to me, so I figured I'll just wear it the whole night and have some fun with it.
Well, I'd have to say it suits you very, very well. You look like one of those chimney sweepers from, like, Mary Poppins or something.
I was going with Scrooge, since that's what we're playing.
Oh, that probably makes a lot more sense. So, would you say Christmas is like your favorite holiday?
Obviously it's a fun holiday. You get to see your family, you get to see gifts. Obviously, regardless of what you believe in, everyone's got their own how that works. But it's always a fun. Get to see the snow. It's one of my favorites. I always prefer the 4th of July just because I can blow up stuff. But again, like I said, I'm a bit crazy off the air. If you can't tell with my lovely hat, I like my new hat. They won't let me keep it though. I'm very disappointed. But yeah, Christmas, great holiday. Get to see families and friends, and get to see family and friends. It's just a good time.
All right. Well, thank you for having me interview, Dakota. We're gonna send it back up to Taylor and Katie.
Thanks, Heather. Really great stuff down there.
So good. And while you guys were down there, I was still trying to think of the answer to that trivia question, and I just can't.
It's a tricky one.
I'm not good at stuff like that, but you guys probably are, so we can't stress enough. Call in and win this prize. I mean, it's a free movie. Why not?
Exactly. And here's the question one more time. In the 1989 classic Christmas Vacation...
It's a classic.
Cousin Eddie and his family come to stay with Clark Griswold, played by Chevy Chase, and his family for the holidays. The question is... what's the name of Cousin Eddie's dog?
What's the name of the dog, guys? Come on, call in. We know that you want to.
Exactly.
Just do it.
Get a free movie. Watch it with your family.
I would love to have that. Can we win?
I think we can. I'm going to try to call in.
You better beat us to it, guys. All right, so we still want to know more about what's going on right below us in Commencement Hall in preparation for Light Up Night that's coming up tonight.
Yeah.
So for more on this, we're going to send it down to Tiffany, who's right below us. So Tiffany, what do you got for us down there?
Good evening, everyone. I'm here with Bethany College's very own Delonte Joyce. He's the captain of our basketball team this year. Delonte, seeing that it's Christmas, do you have any plans for this year?
Planning on meeting up with my family in Florida. It's a tradition every year for me and my family to do so. I'm looking forward to that.
Sounds fun. Seeing that this is the season of giving, do you have any gifts, or was there any meaningful gifts that you've received from anybody?
Hopefully, I'm looking forward to getting one from my mom. I've been looking forward to getting a new Xbox One, so hopefully I'll get that from her this year.
Okay. What are you involved in tonight?
I'm here with one of my classes, sportscasting class with Eric Sprouse, and I'm just here to support the school in the charity event.
Okay, well, it sounds like we're going to have a fun night. Hopefully we'll see you later. I'll turn it back to the girls up there, and hopefully everybody has a good night.
Wow, thanks, Tiffany. That was great.
Really good stuff there.
Now, I'm still trying to think of that trivia answer, and I'm thinking of some dog names, maybe like Sunny or Spot.
I mean, my dog's name is Chloe. I definitely don't think that would be the name of his dog in that movie, though.
Yeah, my dog's name is Nico. I don't think that's right either.
Probably not. If we called in, we use those, they're probably wrong. So you guys got us beat already. But still, call in, win that prize, and get that movie to watch with your friends and your family this holiday season.
Call BCTV at 304-829-7521 and put your answer in, and you might win a prize.
Yeah, who knows? Just do it.
You can win Jingle All the Way, starring Arnold Schwarzenegger, and who doesn't love that movie?
Yeah, and guys, we're going to send it back to the movie soon, but make sure that you stay tuned because there's so much excitement going on with Light Up Night tonight. This is one of Bethany's best events on campus.
Yes.
This is a lot of people are going to be here. There's a lot of excitement already in the air, and there's barely anyone here yet.
And there's a lot of trees, great setup. It looks really great out here. So if you want to come visit, come on down. Vote for some trees. You might just win.
Make sure you stop by Commencement Hall tonight. Spit on some trees, win, have fun with your friends, and yeah, who knows?
Have some fun.
Speaking of fun, we're just gonna keep having some fun right up here, aren't we?
Of course, yes.
We're having a lot of fun doing this tonight, guys. This is one of the best events on campus. We're just having a blast. Got our Santa hats on, whole crew here. we want to just tell you guys to just come on down and bring anybody that you know, really.
Exactly. Now we're going to turn it back to the movie, so here you go.
Stay tuned, guys.
One shadow more.
No. No more. I cannot bear it.
Jacob Marley worked at your side for 18 years. He was the only friend you ever had. But what did you feel when you signed the register of his burial and took his money, his house, and his few mean sticks of furniture? Did you feel a little pity for him? Look at your face, Ebenezer. A face of a wrenching, grasping, scraping, covetous old sinner. No, 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 no. Yes, I'm coming. Come in. Come in. I'm coming. Come in. Come in, and know me better, man. I am the spirit of Christmas present. Look upon me. You've never seen the like of me before, have you? Never. And I wish the pleasure had been indefinitely postponed. So? Is your heart still unmoved towards us, then? I'm too old. I'm beyond hope. Go and redeem some younger, more promising creature. Leave me to keep Christmas in my own way. Mortal, we spirits of Christmas do not live only one day of our year. We live the whole 365. So is it true of the child born in Bethlehem. He does not live in men's hearts only one day of the year, but in all the days of the year. You have chosen not to seek him in your heart. Therefore, you shall come with me and seek him in the hearts of men of goodwill. Come, touch my robe. What place is this? A place where miners live, who labor in the bowels of the earth. But they know me. Come. Cratchit.
He's coming, Mother. Father's here with Tiny Tim.
Tim, Arthur. You hide, and we'll tell him you've been held up, and who knows when you'll be there.
Yes, go and hide. Oh, goodness, where? Behind the scullery door, quickly, Mother.
A Merry Christmas. Why? Where's our Martha?
Oh, she's not coming.
Not coming? Not coming on Christmas Day?
Yes, I am, Father. I can't bear to let them tease you.
Why, bless your heart. It never would have been Christmas if they'd kept you late.
Is the pudding still singing in the copper, Peter? Yes, come and hear it. You come too, Mary and Belinda. You come along as well, Martha. Come and hear the pudding singing in the copper. I'll come in a minute. All right.
Sit you down before the fire and have a nice warm, the Lord bless you.
We had such a deal of work to finish up last night, but I never did think I'd get away. We had to clear away this morning, and then I ran all the way so as to be here in time.
How did little Tim behave in church?
As good as gold and better. Somehow he gets thoughtful sitting by himself so much and thinks the strangest things you ever heard. He told me he wasn't going to feel shy if people looked at him because he was a cripple, as it might be pleasant to them, being in church, to remember upon Christmas Day who made lame beggars walk and blind men see. He's growing strong and hearty, though, Martha, my dear. Isn't he, my love?
Spirit, tell me, will Tiny Tim live?
I see a vacant seat in the poor chimney corner, and a crutch without an owner, carefully preserved. If these shadows remain unaltered by the future, none other of my race shall find him there.
Oh, no. No. Kind Spirit, say that he will be spared.
Why? If he be like to die, he'd better do it and decrease the surplus population.
Well, my little cock sparrow, here's your own stool by the fire, all ready for you.
There's such a goose, Martha. I'm sure of it. And the pudding. Oh, the pudding.
I shan't be easy till it's eaten. I confess I have my doubts about the quantity of flour.
It'll be a perfect pudding, my love. A perfect pudding. Won't it, Martha, my dear? Hey, Tim?
It'll be the finest pudding in the whole of London this Christmas. And the goose will be the finest goose. And ours will be the finest Christmas. Here's the punch, all steaming hot. Oh, thank you. Take your turn, one and all, if you please. There's enough for one toast now and another after that.
There, bravo. There's bounty for you. I declare, I'd like to know how many families of our acquaintance could boast 2 rounds of the best gin punch. Now, everybody got his drink?
Yes.
Good. But before I give the toast, I have a piece of momentous information for all, and Master Peter in particular.
Master Peter? Why, that's you, Peter. What is it, Father?
Master Peter, now grown to full estate and dignity, a son of the house, and looking every inch the grand fellow he is in one of my own collars. I have waited for this great moment to advise him that I have my eye on a situation for him which will bring in, if obtained, full 5 and 6pence weekly.
Oh, lovely. You'll be quite independent gentleman now, Peter.
What next, I wonder?
Then a toast, my love, my dearies, to our Merry Christmas. God bless us.
God bless us. God bless us, everyone.
I give you Mr. Scrooge, the founder of the feast.
Oh, no. I wish I had him here now. I'd give him a piece of my mind to feast himself upon.
My dear, the children, Christmas Day.
Could only be on Christmas Day that I would drink the health of such a hard, stingy, unfeeling man as Mr. Scrooge. You know he is, Robert. Nobody knows it better than you do, poor fellow.
My dear, Christmas Day.
I'll drink his health for your sake and the day's, not for his. Long life to him, a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year. He'll be very happy and very merry, no doubt.
He said that Christmas was humbug, and he believed it, too.
I told him so.
Well, a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year to the poor old man. He wouldn't let me wish it to him personally, but here it is nevertheless. Uncle Scrooge.
Oh. Well, I don't know that our drinking to him will do him much good.
Nor do I. I hate him.
Oh, I forbid it. I'm sorry for it. I couldn't feel angry with him if I tried. Who suffers worst from his humours? Himself, always. Look at the way he's taken it into his head to disown us without a shilling and won't even come to dinner with us. And what's the consequence? He's only cheated himself out of a highly indigestible dinner.
It was a wonderful dinner.
Yes, it was a wonderful dinner.
Well, I'm very glad you think so, miss, because I personally haven't very much faith in these newlywed housekeepers. Have you, Tupper?
Alas, as a bachelor, I'm a wretched outcast with no right to express an opinion on such a tender and delicate subject. Have I? Dear, distant, unmovable Miss Flora.
Now, you really are quite incorrigible, Mr. Tupper. Quite beyond hope.
Charity, I am become a sounding brass or a tinkling cymbal. And though I have the gift of prophecy and understand all mysteries and all knowledge, and though I have all faith so that I could remove mountains and have not charity, I am nothing.
Do you feel more rested now, my dear?
I do. Bless your dear, gentle heart. Alice. Do you know me, darling? I never thought there was anyone like you left in the whole wide world. Cut me throat, rip me liver if I'm telling a lie. This is the happiest Christmas I ever had.
Alice. Alice.
Spirit, are these people real or are they shadows?
They're real. We're the shadows.
Both of us.
Did you not cut yourself off from your fellow being when you lost the love of that gentle creature?
Where are you taking me now?
My time with you, Ebenezer, is almost done. Will you profit by what I have shown you of the good in most men's hearts?
I don't know. How can I promise?
It's too hard a lesson for you to learn. Then learn this lesson.
Spirit, are these yours?
They are man's. They cling to me for protection from their fetters. This boy is ignorance, this girl is want. Beware them both, but most of all, beware this boy.
But have they no refuge, no resource?
Are there no prisons? Are there no workhouses? Are there no prisons? Are there no workhouses? Are there no prisons? Are there no workhouses? Are there no prisons? Are there no workhouses?
I am in the presence of the spirit of Christmas yet to come. And you're going to show me shadows of things that have not yet happened but will happen. Spirit of the future, I fear you more than any other spectre I've seen. But even in my fear, I must tell you, I am too old. I cannot change. It is not that I am impenitent. It is just that I... Oh, wouldn't it be better if I just went home to bed? No. Lead me then.
He shall cover thee with his feathers, and under his wings thou shalt trust. His truth shall be thy shield and buckler. Thou shalt not be afraid for the terror by night, nor for the arrows that flieth by day. 1,000 shall fall at thy side, and 10,000 at thy right hand, but it shall not come nigh thee. For he shall give his angels charge over thee, to keep thee in all thy ways. Because he has set his love upon me, therefore will I deliver him. I will set him on high, because he hath known my name. Because thou hast made the Lord, which is my refuge, even the Most High thy habitation. There shall no evil befall thee, neither shall any plague come nigh thy dwelling. He shall call upon me, and I will answer him. I will be with him in trouble. I will deliver him and honor him. Shall I stop reading?
No, no. It's only the color. It hurts my eyes. They're better now. It makes them weak by candlelight. And I wouldn't show your father weak eyes when he comes home for the world. It must be near his time.
Past it, rather. But he seems to be walking a little slower than he used these last few evenings.
Oh, I've known him walk with Tiny Tim on his shoulder very fast indeed.
So have I. Often.
But so have I. So have I. But then he was very light to carry, and his father loved him so that there was no trouble. No trouble.
I'm a little late, my dear. Please forgive me.
You must be cold and tired. Sit near the fire.
No, no, I'm very content, my dear. Very content. I went to see the place where he will rest. It's sheltered by green trees, my dear, and very quiet and still. It was strange, but as I stood there, I felt his hand slip in mine as if he was standing beside me and comforting me. I felt very peaceful, my dear. He was telling me, you see, in his own little way, that he's happy. Truly happy now, and that we must cease to grieve for him and try to be happy too. Oh, dear, my Tiny Tim.
Oh, Robert, my Lord. Oh, Robert. Joe.
Huh?
Oh, Joe.
Hey. Well, come on.
No, let the laundress go first. No, no, dear. You was here first. After you, I'm sure. Oh, look, old Joe, he's a chance. If the chow lady and the laundress and the undertaker haven't all met here at the same time without meaning it.
Well, you couldn't have met in a better place. Let's go into the parlour. You were made free a bit long ago, eh? And the other two aren't strangers. Oh, wait a minute. Just shut the door of the shop, eh? Just shut the door of the shop. Oh, it creaks. There's not a rusted piece of metal in the place like its own hinges. And I'm sure there are no old bones here like mine. We're all suitable to our callings, eh? We're all well matched. Come into the parlour. Eh? Come into the parlour.
Who goes first? What odds now we're all met at the once? Everyone's got a right to take care of themselves. He always did. Oh, that's true enough. No one more so. Why, then, don't stand staring as if you was afraid, woman. Who's the wiser? We're not going to pick holes in each other's coats, I suppose. No, indeed.
Oh, we hope not.
Very well, then. Who's the worse for the loss of a few things like these? Not a dead man, I suppose. No, indeed. If he wanted to keep him after he was dead, why wasn't he amiable in his lifetime? If he had been, he'd have had somebody with him when he was struck with death, instead of lying gasping out his last there alone by himself. Yeah, there never was a truer word spoke. It was a judgment on him. I wish it was a little heavier one, and it would have been if I could have laid my hands on anything else. We knew pretty well we was helping ourselves before we come here, I believe. It's no sin. Open the bundle, Joe.
No, I'll go first. Just to show we all got trust in one another.
It's very polite of you, I do grant, I'm sure.
Watch, fob, seal, pencil case, sleeve buttons, brooch. Yes. 8 shillings this lot, and I wouldn't give you another 6pence. Not if I was boiled for life for not doing it.
Who's next?
Always the lady, dear. I shall have to insist you all stop and watch mine, now that we're so open and above with each other. 2 sheets, 2 towels, shirt, teaspoons, 2 silver, sugar tongs, boots assorted, puller.
17 and 6. I always give too much to a lady. It's a weakness of mine. That's how I come to ruin myself. If you asked for another penny, made it an open question, I'd regret my liberality. Knock off half a crown.
Now open my bundle, Joe.
Come on, what's in it?
You wait and see. Bed curtains.
Bed curtains?
Bed curtains.
What do you... I would say you took these down, rings and all, and... Oh, him lying there?
Yes, I do. Why not?
You was born to make a fortune, ma'am, and you certainly will.
I certainly won't hold back my hand when I can get something in it. For the sake of such a man as he was, I promise you, Joe.
At least his blankets, too.
Whose else do you think? He ain't likely to take cold without him, I dare say.
He didn't die of anything catching, did he?
Don't you be afraid of that. I wasn't too fond of his company. I'd loiter about him for such things if he did. And you can look through that till your eyes ache and you won't find a hole in it. It's the best one he had, and a fine one, too. They'd have wasted it if it hadn't been for me.
What do you mean, wasted it?
Well, they'd have buried him in it, of course. But I took it off of him again, as if calico ain't good enough for burying. Anyway, it's just as becoming to the body. He couldn't have looked uglier than what he did in this one.
It's poetic justice. He frightened everybody away from him when he was alive, and now he benefits us when he's dead.
No, I don't know much about it either way. I only know he's dead.
When did he die?
Last night, I believe.
What was the matter with him? I thought he'd never die.
So did he, I dare say.
What's he done with all his money?
Left it to his company. Where else? He didn't leave it to me. That's all I know.
Well, the funeral won't cost much, that's certain. Upon my soul, I can't think of anyone who'll go to it.
I don't mind going, if there's a luncheon provided. But I must be fed, or else I stay at home.
I know those men. They're men of business, very wealthy, very important. Whose funeral were they talking about? Strange. My usual place is over there, under the clock. I ought to be there this time of day. But I'm not. I'm not. Before I draw nearer to that stone, answer me one question. Are these the shadows of things that must be? Or are they only shadows of things that might be? I know that men's deeds foreshadow certain ends, but if the deeds be departed from, surely the ends will change. Tell me to so with what you show me now. Spirit, no. Tell me I'm not already dead. Tell me I'm not already dead. Tell me I'm not already dead. Hear the Spirit. I'm not the man I was. Believe me, I'm not the man I was. Why show me all this if I'm beyond all hope? Oh, pity me, Spirit, pity me, and help me. Help me to sponge away the writing on the stone if I repent. And I do repent. I do repent. I'll make good the wrongs I've done my fellow men. I'll change. I'm not the man I was. I'm not the man I was. Believe me, I'm not the man I was.
So who do you think you are? Walk through these gates and you'll find out. It'll take, 4 years. 4 years of rigorous academics, of grand tradition, citizenship, of making friends for life, and let's not forget, having fun. While you're doing all this, we have a job too, to ensure your success. And make no mistake, we're good at it. Welcome to Bethany, a small college of national distinction. We believe in tradition. You'll walk through the Ogilvy gates only twice, as a freshman and as a graduate. You'll sign our book of matriculation on your first day. Greek life is as old as we are. As for the campus, you'll see the history of it all in the architecture. And here's something else you might notice. It's beautiful here. All 1,300 acres. Go explore and be inspired. Once again, welcome to Bethany. We believe in liberal arts. We do it our way simply because we've been so very successful. Employers want our grads. So do graduate schools. 98% of our grads get good jobs or into graduate school within a year. That's awesome. Nearly 100% of our pre-med students get into medical school. That's off the charts. But whatever your major, you will learn to become a leader, a critical thinker, and a problem solver. And that's what the real world is looking for. Through the years, we've purposely kept our enrollment small to guarantee each and every one of you personal attention, a 13-to-1 student-faculty ratio. As for our faculty, they will not only be your teachers, but your confidants, friends, and mentors. They come from all over the world, but they do have one thing in common: a passion to see you succeed. As for you athletes, we are the Bison, Division III with a vengeance. You can tell by the hardware behind our glass cases and the banners hanging from the rafters. We believe in competition, and whether you play one of our 22 varsity sports, on our numerous intramural teams, or the equestrian club team, it would be very Bethanian of you to leave it all on the field. Actors, musicians, singers, painters, sculptors, you've come to the right place. We have terrific performing and visual arts programs and an accomplished faculty you'll truly relate to. So if you're dying to get to the next level, know that we're dying to get you there. So 4 years from now, we'll be asking you the same question. Who do you think you are? And when you walk through those gates for the last time, you'll know. Simply put, you are what you think. That's huge. And you're welcome. Bethany, a small college of national distinction.
Wow, this movie's getting really interesting so far. Don't you agree?
Yeah, this is really cool. And it's really cool that you guys get to see the 1951 version of this movie, because I really forgot that it even existed. Didn't you?
I never knew it existed. I'm really interested into it now.
Right. I'm used to, your typical How the Grinch Stole Christmas, Charlie Brown Christmas is my favorite one. Those ones are really cool. But, speaking of Christmas movies, next trivia question, don't you think?
Yes. Our next trivia question for the final prize is answer your trivia question correctly for a copy of the Christmas classic Muppets Christmas Carol. Wow, that is a mouthful. Starring all your favorites from the Muppets, of course, where they try to save Christmas. All you have to do is just answer this question.
All right, so the final question is, in the 1945 classic, It's a Wonderful Life, great movie, Jimmy Stewart needs the help of his guardian angel, Clarence, before he makes a large mistake in taking his own life. Now the question is, what is the name of the book that Clarence, Stewart's guardian angel, is reading throughout the entire film? All right, now if you believe that you have the right answer, be the first caller with the correct answer by calling BCTV at
304-829-7521.
All right, and again, that number is
304-829-7521.
All right, guys, be the first correct caller, and you will win a copy of the holiday classic, The Muppets Christmas Carol, starring all your favorites. All right, do you want to hear the question one more time, guys?
In 19 1945 classic It's a Wonderful Life, Jimmy Stewart needs the help of his guardian angels, Clarence, before he makes a large mistake in taking his own life. So the question is, what is the name of the book that Clarence has? Stewart Guardian Angel is reading the entire film.
All right, guys, if you know the answer, just call now and you'll win that prize. And that's a great movie, one of my favorites. All right, so there's a lot of stuff going on below us. The music is starting to liven up, which means it's getting really exciting. We're going to send it down to Bree, who's down there giving us more coverage of what exactly is going on. So what's going on, Bree?
I'm here with Bobby Bush, and behind this is the multicultural and religious tree. A little first view of that. And actually, I'm curious, Bobby, have you found any trees here tonight that you're interested in?
Yeah, the little money tree over there. Yeah, it's nice.
Typical Bobby. Are you going to invest in that tree tonight for the cause?
See, the thing is, the way my bank account is set up, I mean, I'm going to try, but it's on outbid me, you know what I'm saying? It's going to be kind of hard.
A little Kevin Hart humor for those of you who don't know. And, you know, Bobby, are you excited for the Christmas holidays? Anything planned out with the family?
I mean, me and the family just going to be chilling, hanging out, watching movies, I guess. I mean,
nothing special going on?
Nah, just the interior family, just 5 of us, you know.
Okay, Bobby, a big man like you, what's your favorite Christmas carol?
This might sound soft, but this Christmas, I don't know if it's a carol, but This Christmas by Chris Brown. I mean, it's more of a song, but that song, that's my favorite one.
Guys, that was the heart of Bobby Bush. Back to Katie and Taylor up top.
All right, hey guys, thanks Bree, that's awesome.
That was great.
It sounds like things are really getting exciting down there.
Oh yeah, and the trees are looking great.
You know, I can't wait for people to start coming and everyone coming together just to celebrate the holiday season. One of my favorite times a year.
You know, this is just the beginning, the setup of this, but you know, there is some people here setting up, having some fun, talking with each other. It's a great turnout so far.
Yeah, you know, and before we saw the commercial about Bethany, you don't realize how beautiful Bethany is until the snow starts to fall in the wintertime.
Exactly. That is when you want the best pictures of Bethany, especially in the snow.
It's perfect. I heard sled riding's really good.
Oh, of course, with all the mountains here.
That sounds so awesome. Well, guys, is there more things going on down there? Because I heard that we have somebody else standing down there. I think that it's Heather, right down in Commencement Hall below us, with some more information about what's going on.
Let's bring it to Heather.
All right, Heather.
Thanks, guys. And I'm here with Christian from Phytal. So, Christian, how are you today?
I'm well. How are you?
I'm doing really good, really good. Okay, so I see this massive tree. What made you guys choose to do these type of decorations for this tree?
Well, the colors are our colors, which are Harvard Red and Old Gold. And we decided that we wanted to do something a little more secular, so it's a winter-themed tree, so that you can leave this up all winter if you wanted to. It's pretty basic colors. And it's covered in things that you could have on like a date night or winter treats. We have an iTunes gift card for music. It's about $15 on that. And then we have snacks and treats like hot chocolate and cookies and peppermints. And it also, of course, comes with some mugs and some chocolate and some sparkling grape juice. So if you wanted to have a date night, it could be used for a date night tree as well. And we just decided we wanted to do something kind of fun and a little different than just the regular kind of Christmas tree. And it got this, and it's 6 feet, and it has 400 lights on it, so it's really bright.
Wow. And so with all of this on it, how much does your tree go for?
Our starting estimated cost is $75.
Well, that's not bad at all. I wish I had money to spend and to get this tree, because I would like some of this drink right here. But thank you, Christian, for the interview. We're going to send it back up to Taylor and Katie. Thank you.
All right, Heather, thanks. That sounds so exciting.
That looked like an amazing tree down there.
And I don't talk about amazing trees. I don't know if you saw this yet, but I saw a money tree down there in Commencement Hall.
Who doesn't love money?
There are literally dollar bills clothespined to that tree down there.
I want to bet on that tree.
Who wouldn't bid on it? So come down to Commencement Hall for Light Up Night in a little bit and bid on that tree and all of the other amazing ones.
There's a lot more here, and you don't want to miss it.
And speaking of amazing things, let's talk about that prize again that we're giving away for the trivia question.
Oh, yes. Our third final prize, if you answer this trivia question, is a copy of the Christmas classic Muppets Christmas Carol. Again, a mouthful, but a classic. And the next trivia question is...
In the 1945 classic, It's a Wonderful Life, Jimmy Stewart needs the help of his guardian angel Clarence before he makes a large mistake in taking his own life. But the question is, What is the name of the book that Clarence, Stuart's guardian angel, is reading throughout the entire film? Now, if you have the correct answer, be the first caller with that answer by calling BCTV at
304-829-7521.
And again, that phone number is
304-829-7521.
So get on that. Be the caller, win the Muppets Christmas Carol, and make sure you watch it with me.
Yeah, or me.
Both of us. We both want to watch the movie.
I love the Muppets.
All right, so things, again, are starting to pick up right below us in Commencement Hall. It's getting to that time to be light up night. So we're going to throw it down to Tiffany, who's standing by with some awesome stuff. So what do you got for us, Tiff?
Guys, I'm here with the auctioneers for the evening. Can you guys just introduce yourselves and tell us a little about the night?
Sure. My name's Harry Grafton, and this is Brad Kane, and we are with the Gary Kane Realtors and Auctioneers. And we've come down here to Bethany tonight to auction off all of these Christmas trees, and the proceeds of which are going to benefit the Bernie Kids Foundation, which is a very worthwhile project here in the Valley.
Definitely. What interests you in types of events like this?
Well, what we do, auctioneering is our business, and we always have to do our charitable contributions, and this is a very good project. We're more than happy to help anybody with any type of an auction that they need, whether it be for a benefit auction or for profit auction, but this is what we do, is auctioneer.
Sounds good. And is this you guys' first time here with Bethany College tonight?
No, this is actually our second time down. We were here last year at the same time, doing the same type of auctioneering of the trees, and I can't remember what the outcome was last year, but it was quite a successful auction last year, and hopefully tonight will be just as successful with all these trees that we have.
And I don't want to leave you out. Are you excited about being here tonight?
Very excited, especially when we heard what the cause is. We like to do benefit auctions all over the Tri-County, actually, and that's what we specialize in. So we're here tonight to volunteer our time and to have a good time.
Are you guys looking forward to anything special for the evening?
Well, just we might be bidding on some trees. I've seen some nice trees that I could take right home and wouldn't have to put my tree up. So, yes.
Well, we'll throw it back to you guys up there. Thank you guys for the interview tonight, and we're willing to see what's going to happen for the rest of the evening. Okay.
Wow, that was great down there. Thanks, Tiffany.
Yeah, thanks so much. And, speaking of the excitement that's going on right below us, there's also a lot of excitement going on in this movie right now that we're showing you.
Yes, Scrooge is finally seeing the light, and let's see what happens next with him.
How appropriate at Light Up Night. So guys, we're going to send it back to the movie. Enjoy the rest of A Christmas Carol.
I'm not the man I was. I'm not the man I was.
Good morning, sir.
Tell me, what day is it?
What day? What's Christmas Day, of course, sir?
Christmas Day. Christmas Day. Then I haven't missed it. The spirits must have done everything in one night. Of course, they can do anything, can't they? Of course they can.
Are you quite yourself, sir?
What? I don't know. No, I don't think so. I hope not.
What?
The curtains are still here. They're still here. You didn't tear them down and sell them. They're here now. Everything's here. I'm here. And the shadows of things that would be can still be dispelled. And they will be. I know they will be. I know. I don't know what to do. I'm as light as a feather. I'm as happy as an angel. I'm as merry as a schoolboy. I'm as giddy as a drunken man. I've never... A Merry Christmas, Ebenezer. You old humbug. And a Happy New Year, as if you deserved it. Oh, Merry Christmas, Mrs. Dilber.
Same to you, sir.
Oh, thank you. And many, many of them, Mrs. Dilber.
Likewise.
Yes. Look, Mrs. Dilber, there's the corner where the spirit of Christmas present sat. And there's the door where Jacob Marley's ghost came through. And there's the window where I saw the wandering spirit. It's right, it's true, it all happened. I don't know what day of the month it is. I don't know how long I've been amongst the spirits. I don't know anything. I never did know anything. But now I know that I don't know anything. I don't know anything. I never did know anything. But now I know that I don't know. All on the Christmas morning. I must stand on my head. Please, Mr. Dilber. I am not mad. Even if I look...
Don't be violent, Mr. Scrooge, sir. You'll force me to scream for the beadle.
The beadle, madam? A fig for the beadle.
A guinea? Here, what for?
I'll give you one guess.
To keep me mouth shut.
To keep my mouth shut. Oh, no, Mrs. Dilber. It's for a Christmas present.
A Christmas present? For me?
Of course, for you. A merry, merry Christmas. Dear Mrs. Dilber. Oh, how much do I pay you?
2 shillings a week.
What, 2 shillings? It's forthwith raised to 10.
10 shillings a week here. You're sure you don't want to see a doctor?
A doctor? Certainly not. Nor the undertaker. Now off you go and enjoy yourself. Like a good girl.
Bob's your uncle! Merry Christmas, Mr. Scrooge! In keeping with the situation.
The bells. The merry, merry bells. What a beautiful morning. Hello there. Hello, you boy, you.
Who, me?
Yes, you. Do you know the butcher's in the next street but one?
I should hope so.
An intelligent boy. A remarkable boy. Tell me, have they sold the prize turkey that was hanging there, not the little turkey, the big one?
What, the one as big as me?
Yes. Delightful boy. Yes, my buck, the one as big as you.
It's hanging there still.
Is it? Very well, then, go and buy it.
What, cur?
No, wait a minute. I'm in earnest. Tell the butcher to bring it here, and I'll give him the name of the party he's to send it to. Come back with the butcher, and I'll give you a shilling. Come back with him in less than 5 minutes, and I'll give you half a crown. An enchanting boy. I'll send it to Bob Cratchit. That's what I'll do. He'll never dream where it came from. Now, let me see. I must have a label. Label. It's twice the size of Tiny Tim.
Mr. Robert Cratchit, 2 Porter Street, Camden Town.
That's you, Robert. Leastways, there's no one else I know of.
I think I know who sent it.
Who?
Mr. Scrooge.
Oh, dear, whatever made you think it might be him?
I don't know. I just think it.
What would make Mr. Scrooge take such leave of his senses suddenly?
Christmas?
In Scarlet Town, where I was born, there melody. Her name was Barbara Allen. All in the merry month of May, when green buds they were swelling, young Jenny Grove on his deathbed lay. For love of Barbara Allen, so slowly, slowly she came up, and slowly she came by him, and all she said when there she came, young man, I think.
Oh. Uncle Ebenezer!
Fred, is it too late to accept your invitation to dinner?
Too late? I'm delighted, delighted. My dear, look who it is.
Can you forgive a pig-headed old fool for having no eyes to see with, no ears to hear with, all these years?
Yes, you dear uncle. You've made Fred so happy. Bless you.
Dennis, polka.
Hatchet, you're late.
Sir.
What do you mean by coming in here at this time of day?
I'm very sorry, sir. I am behind my time, sir.
You are indeed. Step this way, Mr. Cratchit, please.
It's only once a year, sir. It won't be repeated. I was making rather merry yesterday, sir.
I'm sure you were. Well, we won't beat about the bush, my friend. I'm not going to stand this sort of thing any longer, which leaves me no alternative but to raise your salary. I haven't taken leave of my senses, Bob. I've come to them. From now on, I want to try to help you to raise that family of yours. If you'll let me. Well, we'll talk it over later, Bob, over a bowl of hot punch. Meanwhile, you just go and put some more coal in that fire. You go straight out and buy a new coal scuttle. Isn't you do that before you dot another I, Bob Cratchit? I don't deserve to be so happy. I can't help it.
just can't help it.
Scrooge was better than his word. He became as good a friend, as good a master, and as good a man as the good old city ever knew, or any other good old city, town, or borough in the good old world. And to Tiny Tim, who lived and got well again, he became a second father.
Uncle Scrooge!
And it was always said that he knew how to keep Christmas well, if any man alive possessed the knowledge. May that be truly said of us and all of us. And so, as Tiny Tim observed, God bless us, everyone.
All right, guys, thanks so much for sticking around for that movie. That was such a great movie.
That was a great ending.
I mean, it's always been, one of our favorites, but you never get the chance to sit down and watch classics like that, so it's pretty awesome.
And it's a real classic. It's a 1951 film, so that is the original one.
We weren't even alive. Well, anyway, Light Up Night is just starting to almost get underway here because the movie just ended. It's starting to get so exciting. More people are starting to show up. There's more, laughter. People are just talking up a storm.
More food.
It's starting to get awesome.
If you want to start, well, we have still our trivia questions.
Yeah, do you want to go ahead and read us the first one again? I forgot what it was.
The first one. In the 1990 movie Home Alone, Kevin McAllister is chased by two thieves throughout his parents' home. Our first trivia question is, what is the duo's criminal nickname?
All right, and then the second trivia question for you guys is, in the 1989 classic Christmas Vacation, Cousin Eddie and his family come to stay with Clark Griswold, played by Chevy Chase, and his family for the holidays. The question here is, what is the name of Cousin Eddie's dog?
I don't know that. You never know.
I don't know it either.
There's so many names of dogs.
And the prize for that one was the Christmas classic Jingle All the Way, starring Arnold Schwarzenegger.
Yeah, and the last prize for the first one was Scrooge starring Bill Murray. So if you want to win that one too. Do you
want to tell us about the third one?
The third one, you can win the Christmas classic Muppets Christmas Carol.
Such a great movie.
In the 1945 classic It's a Wonderful Life, Jimmy Stewart needs to help of his guardian angel, Clarence, before he makes a large mistake in taking his own life. The question is, what is the name of the book that Clarence, Stewart's guardian angel, is reading the entire film?
Again, guys, call in to win these awesome prizes for these questions. The number is 304-829-7521. Katie, you want to say that number one more time for everybody?
304-829-7521. And don't be afraid to call in. You never know. You might just win one of these movies.
You could win all of these movies. That would be so cool.
Yeah.
Speaking of cool, did I hear you say something earlier, somebody else, about somebody coming here tonight?
Guess who's coming?
Who?
Santa.
Santa's coming, guys.
Santa will be here tonight at the Light Up Night, so if you're interested and want to see him, come on down to Commencement Hall and join Santa for the Light Up Night at Bethany College.
I know that I want to see him.
I do, too. Thank you for tuning in with us and being here.
We've had a blast tonight, guys. It's been awesome. Light Up Night is going to start to get underway soon, so we just want to, again, thank you for tuning in so much, and stick around because the Light Up Night show is actually going to start soon with your hosts Jocelyn Nelson, Bree Steek, and Heather Grinkley.
And that'll be a great show to watch, so stay tuned.
All right, from everybody here, Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas.
Inbound, 3 o'clock.
Damn it.
My brother used to think that I could do anything. That I was better than I am.
You keep going the way you're going, you'll end up on the street. You train. You fight harder than those other guys, and you win.
This might be the fastest final lap in Olympic history.
If you can take it, you can make it.
Everybody brace.
die out here.
We're not dying!
So you think there's some kind of grand plan? Why do we live when the others didn't? I got good news and bad news.
You are enemies of Japan. You will be treated accordingly.
Welcome, sort of.
We have an Olympic athlete in all count. Look at me. You're nothing. This man must be taught respect. Each prisoner will teach him this lesson.
Making it through the war until the end. That's our revenge. If I can take it, I can make it. Come on.
Harder!
Oh, come on. Harder! Come on! Hello, Mother and Father. This is your loving son, Louis. This will be the first time in 2 years that you'll have heard from me. I am uninjured and in good health.
If he drops it, shoot it.
I wish you all a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year. Come on.
Hi, do you have heliquads?
Heliquads? Follow me! Toyland, ideas for girls and boys, and even Cousin Bob, who's 43 and lives at home. Such a joyland, they'll be inspired, it's so grand. This is where you always start when you're wanting to give smart.
Wow. Do you guys have batteries?
Batteries?
This Black Friday, get the guaranteed lowest prices on these smart gifts at Radio Shack.
Happy birthday! Make a wish, buddy. Okay, now Mom's gonna cut the cake.
We all have a Disney side,
Who wants ice cream?
and the best place to show it is Disney Parks. So come to the place where the entire family can laugh, let loose, and play together. Disney Parks. Come on, it's time to show your Disney side.
I got a military-age male on a cell phone watching the convoy over.
If you think he's reporting troop movement, you have a green light. Your call, over.
Maybe he's just calling his old lady.
He stepped off. Hold on, I got a woman and a kid 200 yards out, moving towards the convoy. Her arms aren't swinging, she's carrying something. Yeah, she's got a grenade. She's got an RKG Russian grenade. She's saying to the kid.
You say a woman and a kid?
You got eyes on this? Can you confirm?
Negative. Your call.
They fry you if you're wrong. Lot of ocean.
Lot of ocean.
Inbound, 3 o'clock.
Damn it!
My brother used to think that I could do anything. That I was better than I am.
You keep going the way you're going, you'll end up on the street. You train. You fight harder than those other guys, and you win.
This might be the fastest final lap in Olympic history.
If you can take it, you can make it.
Everybody brace!
Hello!
We're gonna die out here.
We're not dying!
So you think there's some kind of grand plan? Why do we live when the others didn't? I got good news and bad news.
You are enemies of Japan. You will be treated accordingly.
Welcome, sort of.
We have an Olympic athlete in all count. Look at me. You're nothing. This man must be taught respect. Each prisoner will teach him this lesson.
Making it through the war until the end. That's our revenge. If I can take it, I can make it.
Come on.
Harder!
Oh, come on. Harder! Come on!
Hello, Mother and Father. This is your loving son, Louis. This will be the first time in 2 years that you'll have heard from me. I am uninjured and in good health.
If he drops sick, shoot it.
I wish you all a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year. Come on.
Hi, do you have heliquads?
Heliquads? Follow me! Toyland, Toyland, ideas for girls and boys, and even Cousin Bob, who's 43 and lives at home. Such a joyland, they'll be inspired, it's so grand. This is where you always start when you're wanting to give smart.
Wow. Do you guys have batteries?
Batteries?
This Black Friday, get the guaranteed lowest prices on these smart gifts at Radio Shack.
Happy birthday! Make a wish, buddy. Okay, now Mom's gonna cut the cake.
We all have a Disney side.
Who wants ice cream?
And the best place to show it is Disney Parks. So come to the place where the entire family can laugh, let loose, and play together. Disney Parks. Come on, it's time to show your Disney side.
I got a military-age male on a cell phone watching the convoy over.
If you think he's reporting troop movement, you have a green light. Your call. Over.
Maybe he's just calling his old lady.
He stepped off. Hold on, I got a woman and a kid 200 yards out, moving towards the convoy. Her arms aren't swinging, she's carrying something. Yeah, she's got a grenade. She's got an RKG Russian grenade. She's saying to the kid.
You say a woman and a kid?
You got eyes on this? Can you confirm?
Negative. Your call.
They fry you if you're wrong.
A lot of ocean.
A lot of ocean.
Inbound, 3 o'clock.
Damn it!
My My brother used to think that I could do anything. That I was better than I am.
You keep going the way you're going, you'll end up on the street. You train. You fight harder than those other guys, and you win.
This might be the fastest final lap in Olympic history.
If you can take it, you can make it.
Everybody brace.
Hello!
We're gonna die out here.
We're not dying!
So you think there's some kind of grand plan? Why do we live when the others didn't? I got good news and bad news.
You are enemies of Japan. You will be treated accordingly.
Welcome, sort of.
We have an Olympic athlete in all count. Look at me. You're nothing. This man must be taught respect. Each prisoner will teach him this lesson.
Making it through the war until the end. That's our revenge. If I can take it, I can make it.
Come on.
Harder!
Oh, come on.
Harder! Come on!
Hello, Mother and Father. This is your loving son, Louis. This will be the first time in 2 years that you'll have heard from me. I am uninjured and in good health.
If he drops sick, shoot him.
I wish you all a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year. Come on.
Hi, do you have heliquads?
Heliquads? Follow me! Toyland, Toyland, ideas for girls and boys, and even Cousin Bob, who's 43 and lives at home. Such a joyland, they'll be inspired, it's so grand. This is where you always start when you're wanting to give smart.
Wow. Do you guys have batteries?
Batteries?
This Black Friday, get the guaranteed lowest prices on these smart gifts at Radio Shack.
Happy birthday! Make a wish, buddy. Okay, now Mom's gonna cut the cake.
We all have a Disney side.
Who wants ice cream?
And the best place to show it is Disney Parks. So come to the place where the entire family can laugh, let loose, and play together. Disney Parks. Come on, it's time to show your Disney side.
I got a military-age male on a cell phone watching the convoy over.
If you think he's reporting troop movement, you have a green light. Your call. Over.
Maybe he's just calling his old lady.
He stepped off. Hold on, I got a woman and a kid 200 yards out, moving towards the convoy. Her arms aren't swinging, she's carrying something. Yeah, she's got a grenade. She's got an RKG Russian grenade. She's saying to the kid.
You say a woman and a kid?
You got eyes on this? Can you confirm?
Negative. Your call.
They fry you if you're wrong. ocean.
A lot of ocean.
Inbound, 3 o'clock.
Damn it!
My brother used to think that I could do anything. That I was better than I am.
You keep going the way you're going, you'll end up on the street. You train. You fight harder than those other guys, and you win.
This might be the fastest final lap in Olympic history.
Yeah! If you can take it, you can make it.
Everybody brace!
Hello!
We're gonna die out here.
We're not dying!
So you think there's some kind of grand plan? Why do we live when the others didn't? I got good news and bad news.
You are enemies of Japan. You will be treated accordingly.
Welcome, sort of.
We have an Olympic athlete in all count. Look at me. You're nothing. This man must be taught respect. Each prisoner will teach him this lesson.
Making it through the war until the end. That's our revenge. If I can take it, I can make it.
Come on.
Harder!
Oh, come on.
Harder! Come on!
Hello, Mother and Father. This is your loving son, Louis. This will be the first time in 2 years that you'll have heard from me. I am uninjured and in good health.
If he drops sick, shoot him.
I wish you all a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year. Come on.
Hi, do you have heliquads?
Heliquads? Follow me! Toyland, ideas for girls and boys, and even Cousin Bob, who's 43 and lives at home. Such a joyland, they'll be inspired, it's so grand. This is where you always start when you're wanting to give smart.
Wow. Do you guys have batteries?
Batteries? This Black Friday, get the guaranteed lowest prices on these smart gifts at Radio Shack.
Happy birthday! Make a wish, buddy. Okay, now Mom's gonna cut the cake.
We all have a Disney side.
Who wants ice cream?
And the best place to show it is Disney Parks. So come to the place where the entire family can laugh, let loose, and play together. Disney Parks. Come on, it's time to show your Disney side.
I got a military-age male on a cell phone watching the convoy over.
If you think he's reporting troop movement, you have a green light. Your call, over.
Maybe he's just calling his old lady.
He stepped off. Hold on, I got a woman and a kid 200 yards out, moving towards the convoy. Her arms aren't swinging, she's carrying something. Yeah, she's got a grenade. She's got an RKG Russian grenade. She's saying to the kid.
You say a woman and a kid?
You got eyes on this? Can you confirm?
Negative. Your call.
They fry you if you're wrong. lot of ocean.
A lot of ocean.
Inbound, 3 o'clock.
Damn it!
My brother used to think that I could do anything. That I was better than I am.
You keep going the way you're going, you'll end up on the street. You train. You fight harder than those other guys, and you win.
This might be the fastest final lap in Olympic history.
If you could take it, you can make it.
Everybody brace.
Hello!
We're gonna die out here.
We're not dying!
So you think there's some kind of grand plan? Why do we live when the others didn't? I got good news and bad news.
You are enemies of Japan. You will be treated accordingly.
Welcome, sort of.
We have an Olympic athlete in all count. Look at me. You're nothing. This man must be taught respect. Each prisoner will teach him this lesson.
Making it through the war until the end. That's our revenge. If I can take it, I can make it.
Come on.
Harder!
Oh, come on.
Harder! Come on!
Hello, Mother and Father. This is your loving son, Louis. This will be the first time in 2 years that you'll have heard from me. I am uninjured and in good health.
If he drops it, shoot it.
I wish you all a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year. Come on.
Hi, do you have heliquads?
Heliquads? Follow me! Toyland, Toyland, ideas for girls and boys, and even Cousin Bob, who's 43 and lives at home. Such a joyland, they'll be inspired, it's so grand. This is where you always start when you're wanting to give smart.
Wow. Do you guys have batteries?
Batteries? This Black Friday, get the guaranteed lowest prices on these smart gifts at Radio Shack.
Happy birthday! Make a wish, buddy. Okay, now Mom's gonna cut the cake.
We all have a Disney side.
Who wants ice cream?
And the best place to show it is Disney Parks. So come to the place where the entire family can laugh, let loose, and play together. Disney Parks. Come on, it's time to show your Disney side.
I got a military-age male on a cell phone watching the convoy over.
If you think he's reporting troop movement, you have a green light. Your call, over.
Maybe he's just calling his old lady.
He stepped off. Hold on, I got a woman and a kid 200 yards out, moving towards the convoy. Her arms aren't swinging, she's carrying something. Yeah, she's got a grenade. She's got an RKG Russian grenade. She's saying to the kid.
You say a woman and a kid?
You got eyes on this? Can you confirm?
Negative. Your call.
They fry you if you're wrong.
lot of ocean.
A lot of ocean.
Inbound, 3 o'clock.
Damn it!
My brother used to think that I could do anything. That I was better than I am.
You keep going the way you're going, you'll end up on the street. You train. You fight harder than those other guys, and you win.
This might be the fastest final lap in Olympic history.
If you could take it, you can make it.
Everybody brace.
Hello!
We're gonna die out here.
We're not dying!
So you think there's some kind of grand plan? Why do we live when the others didn't? I got good news and bad news.
You are enemies of Japan. You will be treated accordingly.
Welcome, sort of.
We
What is the cause? Hello, everybody, and welcome to the 4th annual Light Up Night here at Bethany College. We're live. Welcome, everyone. Very merry early Christmas as we're celebrating here. We are surrounded by trees. If you watched our pre-show, you got to see about a few of those trees, who set them up, why they set them up, and chose what they did. Anything stand out to you, Heather? You were on the floor for that.
Yeah, I actually got to see one of the Phi Tall trees, and I saw it was a student life tree. It had like wine bottles, it had a body scrub, it had tons of gift cards. So I know that tree's really expensive, something I know I can't afford. So I think that tree was really good. What tree do you think stood up to you?
I really loved the Spanish Club tree. Really festive, had a lot of stuff for margaritas, a lot of salsas. So I think we have a really good array. It is definitely for me. Aaron Anslow's tree from the clay department and everything.
Oh, really?
Absolutely fantastic.
I didn't see that tree.
You should see these clay pots and clay plates and everything made by Aaron Anslow. He's a professor here, and a lot of people actually collect his stuff because it is that good. And I absolutely love it. I love that he had little tea packets hanging in the trees, English breakfast tea. Oolong.
Oh, yeah.
Bethany theme too. It has Bethany inscribed in one of the pots, so you should definitely check that one out.
It does.
And we actually have the choir lining up behind us, so in a few minutes here, we'll probably turn over to a camera to get on them and see our choir singing.
Maybe we can join in too.
It is. If you tuned in for their Christmas concert, it was absolutely phenomenal. If you haven't, you have to check it out on Stretch, the same website you're watching this on. They were fantastic. They also had the rock ensemble. They had the wind ensemble going. Dr. J did a really great poem.
Oh yeah, it was very deep, and I felt it.
Oh yeah. Yeah, it was very fun. That was last night. And now we're going to turn over to the choir. Joy to the World. Choir, I believe, is leaving the stage now. So that was just a little taste that you got of what you might have heard at the concert. If you want to tune into that, as I said, it is on Stretch. So make sure to keep an eye out for that and any other performances by this choir. We really have a good group this year.
Oh, yeah, they sound amazing, all in unison, so beautiful.
And their professor, Erin Yankasek, has really done wonders. She's a CMU grad, and she plays the trumpet. She really did a great job last night as well.
Seems very much like a jack of all trades.
Oh, yeah,
most definitely.
And with her and Panda Kalaris both in the department, it's very good to have them working with music.
And
now we have President Scott D. Miller.
Little Christopher.
Little 5.5-year-old Christopher with him.
Yes.
Where do you go? Tell us a little bit about yourself.
I go to Franklin Primary.
Wow, that's terrific. Do you like sports?
Yes.
What's your favorite sport? Come on, you can tell me.
Football.
Football.
A little
You've done
football
it,
player
Andy.
here.
No more baseball. Do you have a girlfriend? I hear you really like women's volleyball at Bethany College. Is that right? Lindsay, you got to work on this guy. All right. Well, Christopher is going to help us light the tree over here, and we're going to do a countdown. And we have a button here, and we're going to do it in reverse order. So we're going to go 3, 2, 1, and then
Christopher with a big
you're
job
going to
this
hit
year
the
lighting
button,
up
and
the
we're going
tree.
to light the tree. Okay?
Aww.
Ready?
Put on his magic.
3, 2. Wait a minute. Wait. We got to hear you now, Christopher.
Oh.
Come on, buddy.
Gotta get Christopher giving a
3,
countdown. 2, 1.
That was easy.
And up goes the tree. And that will really kick off our light up night as we have little Christopher lighting up the tree for us
Christopher.
today.
Our honorary tree lighter this year.
Honorary tree lighter Christopher doing a great job there.
He probably felt like it was magic.
It really is. Nothing says Christmas like having the kids here. And I have seen a few kids here today, and it's just nice to get them in the Christmas spirit. And
yeah, I saw some cute little girls with like princess outfits. Reminded me when I used to dress up like a princess.
I believe there's a tree with a toy doll over there too, so something they might be interested in.
Something for the kids
this
as well.
This is sort of the fun part of the night.
I think the kids will definitely be
and,
asking
this
for
is the
that
part
for
of the night where
Christmas.
I'm
I'd
gonna
have to say.
Anyways, my favorite was probably the Christmas Disney wreath that I saw. It has these like really artistic postcards from the Disney characters and everything, and it was just really interesting. And I mean, I'm a Disney fanatic, so that would just have been perfect for me.
There you go. I think those ornaments had some candy inside too, so a little something sweet. Mm-hmm.
Ah, that just makes it more appealing, doesn't it?
Yeah.
And I believe that was from the Phillips Memorial Library that put up that wreath. Yeah.
They did a really
and
good
they also
job.
had a cookbook that from Disney characters, so your
Really
Disney
sticking to the
characters'
theme.
favorite treats.
Yeah.
That would come in handy because I can't cook worth anything. It never turns out the way it's supposed to.
Well, we have some refreshments in the back tonight. Some cookies,
Very
make your
good
own,
ones.
icing, assorted toppings. Heather, I think I saw you have one of those.
Yeah, girl,
Oh,
still has one.
still working on it.
And it was nice. They let you pick your own frosting and everything. Really good planning on
Oh,
Charles.
Put some sprinkles on it too and everything. It's good.
And we have Dean Stebbins right now kicking off the auction, so we'll be following and keeping you updated on that as we go. Dean Stebbins has done this for all 4 years now, I believe, so he really enjoys it. I don't know, he's a big jolly guy.
Oh, yeah. I hear another jolly guy will be coming soon, too. A little Santa Claus action, maybe. Coming to say hello to all the kids here tonight and wishing us a happy holiday. I know.
So they actually have a Santa coming out tonight?
Yes.
Oh, my God. Do the kids get to sit on the laps, too?
I don't know.
We'll
have
see.
to check that out.
Yeah.
Definitely.
That'd be so cool. I'll probably have to take a break and go sit on Santa's lap and tell him, can I have more money?
And you know all those kids are going to want to push that big button and turn the tree on and off. I mean, it's a new toy. It's fun. It's bright. It's Christmassy.
A lot of the trees tonight are lit up, too.
Yeah.
And we have some wreaths, too, which is kind of a new take on the light up night.
And we have a few different types of trees between the wooden trees that the CME departments for the communication department put up.
Very creative.
We have our original Christmas trees that are nicely decorated. Phytos, I believe, is the tallest one here at 6 feet tall.
Yes.
So they're hoping to
Is that
kind of
including
boost their
the star?
chances.
That red star?
Oh, I don't know.
I didn't think about that.
Yeah, they're probably hoping that'll boost their chances at raising some money, though.
Yeah. I know sometimes when my family used to cut down trees, we'd have to cut that top off because
Yeah.
we
Can't fit in the
overestimated. Yeah, so.
It'll go right up into the ceiling. That you can't put like the angel or the star on top of it.
So you have to chop it off. But these are nice and small, mostly 3-footers. So if you're looking for something a little more petite, these are probably more suited for you.
And it'll be nice for the college dorm rooms and everything. For
Exactly.
If a college kid
yes.
does want to purchase here.
Most definitely.
It is. I love seeing that we have so many people from the community, though, here. It's not just the college kids
Right.
coming out. You have people from the community. You have people from surrounding communities, the elementary schools, like I said, because you have a few of those kids coming out.
Yeah.
I definitely would say it's one of the bigger events, wouldn't you too?
Yeah, of course.
Yeah, definitely. And it is. It's just something that helps bring the Christmas spirit out in everyone. Kick off your December on a good note.
And Bethany College looks beautiful, especially during the season.
Especially when it snows.
And
It's
they lit
so
up,
pretty.
Old Main's lit up. It's really something to see.
It is. It's a beautiful winter here at Bethany. It is. Even though we don't love trudging around in the cold, it is absolutely gorgeous.
Yeah, the hills and the snow can get a little tricky, but it really is a sight to see.
I always found myself slipping at some point. It's embarrassing, but hey, it happens.
And if you were watching our pre-show, you got to meet our auctioneers who are now stepping up to the plate to start off our auction here.
Yes.
And they have done this at least last year, maybe all 4 years. I know this is our 4th year doing the Light Up Night.
I believe so, yes.
Because everyone seems to enjoy them from what I hear. So
I'm interested to see how fast they actually talk. Like, only see it on
Yes.
TV. But
okay, and we're going to listen to the auctioneers for a minute and see what they have to say.
As we can for Bernie's kids. And like you say, cash, check, or credit card. Start. It's where we stopped that I'm concerned about. Give me $25 there to go someplace and now it's 25 now 30. $25 bid now $30 bill now $30 bill. $30 bid 25 bid now 30. $25 bid now $30 bill. $30 bid now 25 bid now 30. And 30 got to be worth more than $25 there to go. 25 bid now 30 and $30 bill. Anybody else wanted a $30 bill? $30 bill, 30 now, 35, 35, 35, 35, 35, and 40, and $40 bill. You're turning in a $40 bill. $40 bid, then not 40, 40. 35 bid, not 40, not 45. 45 bid, not 45, 45, and 50, and 50, 50, 50. You're turning in a $50 bill. $50 bill, there to go. 45 bid, not 50. $45 bid, not 50. And the guy in the back there bought it for a $45 bill.
Mr. Aaron Anslow, thank you very much. Our next tree is the food chemistry. Get it? Chemistry. I don't write them, I just read them. Created by American Chemical Society, candy canes, hot chocolate, ACS mugs, sugar cookies in chemistry shapes. Not just any shape, mind you, but chemistry shapes. A $25 gift card to River City, and a $25 gift card to Bob's Lunch. So this tree is the food chemistry tree.
And they're on the chemistry tree there to go. Give me 25, let's go. $25 bid now, 25, 25, 25. 25 and 30 now, 35, 35, 35. Your turn, 35 and 40. And $40 bid now, 40 now, 45, 45. 45, 45, $40 bid now, 5 and 5 and 5. $40 bid now, 5, 45, 45. $45 there to go, $45, 45. And 50, and $50 bid now 50. Don't let them do that to you. $50 bill. 40, 45 on the right now, $50 bill now 50. And 50, $45 bid now $50 bill. $50 bill. You're on at 45. I hate to take your bid twice for the same tree, you know. But you just bought it for $45.
Thank you very much. Congratulations. This next tree is incredibly special to me because I know the hard work that goes into not just presenting the tree, but...
And the winner of the first tree there, the BCTV tree, our tree went for $50 to Professor Aaron Anslow, who I mentioned earlier how much I loved his clay pot
There
tree
you go. Tree for tree, hopefully, right?
And I believe we auctioned off the food tree as well, and we're moving down the line onto our third tree now with our fantastic auctioneers working on that.
Yeah, moving pretty swiftly.
Yeah, I can't understand what they're saying, but they're good at what they do.
I don't know if we had a shot on the crowd's faces, but they pretty much all looked like
stunned.
Like what?
I don't know when the first time or last time they heard an auctioneer talk that fast. So.
Yeah, slightly confused. And it is moving on to our third tree now with Jerry Stebbins announcing that, Dean Stebbins.
I think this is Professor Anslow's
Yeah, this is Professor
tree.
Anslow's tree, and we're going to hopefully have a shot of that for you so you can see his beautiful pottery and clay work.
All right, there. It's one of the best trees there today. And you just can't get that pottery any place. All right there. Give me $100 bill. Let's go. $100 bid now 120, 120, 120. $100 bid now 120. I take 110. $100 bid now 110, 120, 120, 120. 120 now 130 now 140. 140 now 150, 160, 160, 170. 170, 170, 160 up front. Now 170. You're both out. 170 now 180 now 190. And 190 there in the back of the room again. 190. 180 up 190 now $200 bid now 210, 210. 210, 210, 220. 220, 230, 230, 230. Sure, I would now 230. Can't get into 230 now 40. And 40 now 50. 250. 250 there to go. 250. 260. 260. 70. Now 270. Sure, I would. Now 270. 270 there to go. 270. 270. 270. 260 up front now 270. 260 bid now 270. It's the onlyest one we have like that. 260 bid now 270. And 270. You bought yourself a tree for $260.
Thank you, Katrina DeKeen. Just if you haven't seen trees.
And that was Aaron Anslow's tree for the clay department with some help from his clay students.
Yes,
there.
Went for $270.
$270 going towards this charity.
I
and
think that
his
might
goal
set
was
the bar.
$250 for it. So that's absolutely amazing. He managed to exceed his goal with what he wanted for that tree. And I'm sorry, but I didn't have the money to bid $280 on that. So
I stopped at like maybe 10, 20, maybe $30.
Yeah,
I think definitely worth the price, though.
Yeah, definitely. Okay, and we're going to move along to our fourth tree now, going down the line, which is the Phi tree.
So, thank you very much to Phi Kappa Tau for their tree, and let's get her started.
All right, there on the fourth tree of the night there to go. You give me a $20 bill. $20 bid on this tree here to go. $20 bill. $20 bid there to go. $20 bid now 20 now 20 now 20. Give me 10. Let's go. $10 bid now 15 15. $10 bid 15 and 20. Now $20 bid now $20 bid now 25. 25 25 25 and 30 and 30 up front here. 30 now 35 35 35 35 35 in the back there. 35 35 35 and 40 and $40 bid now $40 bill. $40 bid now 45 and 50 and 50 and $50 bid. Now your turn again. A $50 bill. $50 bid. 45 in the back now 50. $45 bid now 50 and 50. You bought it for $45.
Sven DeYoung, thank you very much.
And that was the tree from Phi Kappa Tau going for $45.
Pretty good sum for that tree.
Pretty good. We had some nice candy canes hanging on that and everything, and now we're moving along down the line.
Sigma Nu, how much is the gift card? $15 gift card. To where? iTunes. Okay, thank you very much. So, thank you, brothers of Sigma Nu. This is the peanut special. If you have peanut allergies, don't go over there. So, here we go.
And the peanut tree there to go. Give me a $10 bill. $10 bid now 10 now 12 and a half 12 and a half. $10 bid now 12 and a half. $10 bid now 12 and a half for the peanut tree there to go. $10 bid 12 and a half 15 and 15 15 17 half. 17 and a half there to go. 17 and a half now $20 bill. $20 bid now 22 and a half. 22 and a half there now your turn in the back there 22 and a half. 22 and a half. 20 up front now 22 and a half. $20 bid now 2 and a half 2 and a half. $20 bid now 2 and a half. $20 bid now 2 and a half. 22 and a half. You bought it for a $20 bill.
Thank you,
I think the auctioneers may have spoke a little too fast for me on that one. I thought I heard $100.
I think so too.
Yeah, I'm hoping it was $100.
Yeah,
I heard it going up from 45. Definitely.
These are no, cheap trees. They're really worth some good money. Going to a good cause, that's for sure. Yes.
And back to Mr. Jerry Stebbins, Dean Jerry Stebbins.
Dream catchers, and many others. If you look closely at our tree, you'll see that it represents a variety of traditions: Christianity, Judaism, Buddhism, Hinduism, Taoism, African American culture, and Native American culture. A peace symbol dangles from the top of our tree, representing the importance for harmony and respectful coexistence amongst all peoples. I want to thank the Multicultural Religious Tree by the Religion and Philosophy Club. Here we go.
All right, and just remember, if you have not decorated your tree yet, buy one of these ones tonight. You might not have to do a decoration other than this. All right, there. Give me a $25 bill. Let's take it home. 25, 25, 25 there to go. $25 for a nice looking tree there to go. 25, 25, 25, and 30. And $30 bid. 25 in the back now. $30 bill, $30 bill. 25 bid now 30. And $30 bid. 25 bid now 30. Nicer tree than that. $25 bid now $30 bill. $30 bid. 25 bid now 30. $30 bill. $30 bid. 25 bid now 30. 25 bid now $30 bill. $30 bill. One bid for $25, and you bought it there in the back.
And that was the religious studies and philosophy tree going for $25.
Very nice. I think I saw some dreidels.
Yeah.
Certain
oh, yeah, they were the one that had almost a Hanukkah thing. That is so cool. Okay, and back moving down the line on trees and see, I think it's the white one up next.
I think
it's so pretty.
Yep.
Please stop by. They make them up for you right there. You can have them decorated as you wish. So, fundraiser tonight for the Pre-Health Club. Winter Wonderland.
On the little winter wonderland there today, and it's a little white tree there. And give me a $20 bill. $20 bid in there to go on the white tree there. 20 now, 25. 25 and 30. And $30 bid now, 30 now, 35 and 40 and 40. And $40 bid now, 45, 45. Sure I would. 45 and 50. And $50 bill. 50, 55. $55 bid there to take it home. 55 and 60. And $60 bid now, 60, 65. 65 there, 60 up front now, 5 and 5 and 5 and 70. And 70 now, 75. 75, 75, 75, 75. 70 up front now, 75, 75. 75 and 80, and $80 bid now 85, 85, 85 and 90, and $90 bid now 100, and $100 bid now 1. Make it even. It's easy to remember how much you paid. $100 bill, $100 bid now 1 and 1, $100 bill, $100 bill. Sold 95 right in the front row.
And that cute little white tree went for $95.
Very nice. There's a cuddly blanket under there. Good for a cold night like this.
Yeah, definitely.
Perfect winter tree.
Absolutely.
And it's white, so it's different.
Mm-hmm. And back to Dean Stebbins.
Tree. Disney Advent Wreath. Sorry. We added wreaths this year, quite honestly, because people were kind of sick of trees. So we said, well, we'll try something different. I want to say a special thank you to the TW Phillips.
105 in the back of the room. Now 110, 110, 110, 105 bid. You're on at 105. Now 110, 110, 110, 110. Sold for $105 in the back of the room.
And our first wreath of the night going for $100.
Wow.
Very nice. Beautiful advent calendar Disney ornaments surrounding that one with some candy inside.
Oh, yeah. Somebody's definitely going to love that one.
Yeah, I had my eye on that one. That was one of the postcards. And we're moving down, and I believe we have a tree coming up next.
All right.
These young ladies are princesses. They are princesses. Do you want to say a little bit real quick about your organization?
These are the queens from Miss Heart of the USA for West Virginia. We have also one from Pennsylvania, but we have McKenna, Melise, and Alexa. They all wanted to come here tonight and just support Miss Heart of the USA. And the Miss Heart is about giving back to the community, and these young ladies do a lot of that. So, and it takes a lot of courage to get up here. So, we give them a hand.
So do you think that they should bid a lot on your tree?
Yes.
Yes. Do you think they should bid a lot on the tree?
Yes.
Outstanding, great answer. Thank you so much. And what do you think? More than a lot?
Yes.
Yes, outstanding. That's what I like to hear. A good crowd. Well, let me say a little bit about the tree. It's again sponsored by the Miss Heart of USA West Virginia preliminary, and that's on this week, the 14th. And there's actually an event here in Bethany. So there's an event here in Bethany down at the community center. It's free pageant registration. Please register by December 10th to use the gift certificate. The tree itself is on the back on the left with pink bows.